Hi, it is Sunday the 16th of February 2020 and hopefully this is my first go at vlogging. I've wanted to have a go at vlogging for ages, inspired by quite a few of my knitty friends, and this weekend I finally got a phone that is man enough for the job, and we've got some adventures going on this week. So I thought it was a good time to have a go. So if you don't know me, my name's Beks. I am Beksy Norms on Instagram and Ravelry. You might have seen me on the Bird Box podcast with my sister Claire, who's Bird Street UK, and my brother-in-law John, who is Mr. B's Yarn. And yeah, like I said, I just wanted to have a go at vlogging for a while, and this week seemed a really good time to do it. So if you don't know me, I live in Bristol with my partner Paul and our cat Mufasa, who you might hear purring about in the background. He thinks I'm going to feed him because I'm in the kitchen. And it's half term. I'm a teacher, so I've got a week off. And this week we have some travel plans. So tomorrow in the morning we are jumping on a train to London, which should take about an hour and a half. And we're going to have a day and a bit in London to do some exploring. And then on Tuesday afternoon we're going to get on the Eurostar to Paris and head over there until Friday, and we're going to get the train back. So it's all really exciting. While we're there, I think we're hoping to go to the British Museum. I also really want to go to Selfridges because I don't know if you've heard of Please Cakes, but they sell these most amazing cheesecakes in the Selfridges food hall. So I want to go there and try one of those. We're also meeting up with some friends for dinner on Monday night in London. Then we've got a really nice hotel booked for the night, and then we're going to do a bit of exploring somewhere else in London where Paul used to live. I think we're hoping to do a little boat trip before we get the Eurostar on Tuesday afternoon, which should get us to Paris in time for dinner on Tuesday night. And then we don't have loads planned in Paris yet. I think a bit of walking around, hopefully go to Montmartre to see the Sacre-Cœur. Who knows? I'd like to go to La Durée to taste the macarons, because I've been to the one in Covent Garden, but I'd like to taste them in Paris. And obviously I'm planning a little trip to La Bien-Aimée to sample a few of their lovely yarns. So obviously I've got some travel knitting planned, because we're going to have a good few hours on the train, especially on Friday when we go Eurostar back to London and then straight back to Bristol. So it'd be good 4 or 5 hours, I think. So I thought I'd show you now what I was planning to knit, and then I can maybe show you my progress at the end of this vlog, all being well. So I've cast on, I thought I just needed some really simple vanilla knitting. So I've cast on some shorty socks, and they really are short at the moment, it's just the start. These are going to be for Paul. So I'm just getting used to where the camera is on my new phone. And this colour, sorry, it's so hard to show it because it's so small. This colour is amazing. That's quite a good representation. Is Dark Side by my brother-in-law, John, Mr. B's Yarn. That's the tag. Excuse my nails, I haven't done them yet, ready for the trip. Okay, and it's the Dark Side on their Hiddleston 4-ply. Which is their merino nylon superwash, great yarn. So yeah, I'm hoping I can just knit round and round on those really easily for like nice mindless knitting. But I did cast on yesterday, well, I swatched like a good girl and cast on for this amazing sweater, the Whitmore sweater by Amy Loudon, which is just so gorgeous. and I don't think I can bear to leave it at home for a week, so I'm just going to have to take it with me. So this is where I am. I'm about halfway through the first chart, which is going really well. I mean, the way she set it out and the way she instructs you to use markers just makes it really, really difficult to make mistakes. Although I did make one earlier and ended up unpicking 2 rounds, but you know, that was more me not looking at the pattern properly than anything else. So yeah, I think I'm going to take it with me. I think it's simple enough that I could, especially when we're on the Eurostar for a bit longer, I could probably cope with working on it rather than something really, really plain. My colours are, again, another Mr. B's yarn. I've been saving this. I had a sweater quantity from Paul for Christmas, and I've been saving it for a special project. And this is their tart colourway. It's a bit deeper in real life than it's showing up on screen. So I'm just under my kitchen lights, so it's not perfect lighting for it. And I'm holding it double with this Drops mohair. Let me just find out what it is a second. Excuse me. It is Drops Kid Silk Unicolor. And it is in colour 17, which I forget what it was called. But yeah, so that is the plan for the week. So I'm hoping to just film some snippets. Whether I'll talk much, I don't know if I'll get brave enough to talk out in public and in front of Paul on the camera, but we shall see. And then it would be a bit of a learning curve editing it together and finding out if my phone is good enough for editing or if I really need a computer or something to do that, but we'll try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but let's give it a go. So hopefully you'll enjoy coming along with me, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Good morning. It's Monday morning. We are all packed and ready to go. Very ahead of schedule, but we are just pottering around the house, doing a little bit of cleaning, Paul sorting the bins out. The cat is lurking by the back door because he just wants to go out, but we don't let him out because in a minute he needs to go into his box to go to the cattery, and if we let him out, we'll never find him again. So that's what we're up to. I'm just trying to have a go at drying some roses. Paul bought me some for Valentine's Day, and obviously we're not going to be here to enjoy them, so I thought I'd have a little go at drying them. So I'm not sure how it go, but I've got nothing to lose, so we're giving it a little try. So yeah, that's us so far this morning. So I will film some more snippets of our day, and I'll see you later. Good morning, it's Tuesday morning and we are in London. That's Tate Modern behind me there. It's gorgeous, it's really sunny and bright, a little bit chilly but lovely. Just grabbed a quick bit of breakfast and now we are waiting at Blackfriars Pier to get a boat to Greenwich to do a bit of exploring there. We've got a few hours before we need to be at St Pancras to catch Eurostar at 2:30, so hopefully we'll have some time for some adventures. See you later. We are underneath the River Thames, this very, very, very long tunnel. It's slightly surreal, makes you realise how wide it is. Good morning, it's Wednesday, it's the most beautiful day and we're in Paris. Look, it's amazing, it's so crazy busy. We've just navigated the metro, which was mad, like trying to do the London Underground when you don't speak the language, but we made it, and now we are off exploring. I'll take you with me. We're at the top of the Montparnasse Tower. It was a little tip-off we got from Travelman, 48 Hours in Paris, and it is so cool. It's a bit cheaper than the Eiffel Tower, loads quieter, and the added bonus is that from the top you can actually see the Eiffel Tower, which obviously you can't if you're at the top of it. It is really good, it's so quiet. You can see behind me, obviously it's half term and there's just hardly anyone here, and there's also an observation deck inside. We've just had a little hot chocolate and a little snack downstairs, but you can just see everything in Paris. It's so cool, I thoroughly recommend it. Happy Thursday. As you can see, we are at the Louvre. We are not going in. It's not as busy as I thought it would be here, but we are actually headed to the Musée d'Orsay on the other side of the river today. But we just thought we had to come and see the sights. This place is immense. The buildings are huge. Paul was just telling me an interesting fact that apparently if you saw every single item that was inside the Louvre, it would take you 9 months because there are so many things. And the ironic thing is that people only come here to see one thing. I'm feeling really tired today. We had a busy day yesterday. We walked 23,000 steps. So pretty exhausting but amazing. So I think we're hoping to take it a little bit easier today, but it is our last full day, so we need to make the most of it. Like I said, we're going to the museum in a minute, and then I think we're gonna have a wander on the Champs-Elysees, see if I can find some macarons. Yeah, to see what happens. I'll speak to you later. Hi, it is Saturday morning and we are home. We got home yesterday about 4 o'clock-ish, I think, just after. Pretty tired. It was a bit of a slog on the way back, all the trains. But we are home. We collected the cat. He was pretty pleased to see us and had a lot of energy. But he went out for the night and now he's fast asleep in the chair over there. So I've had a really fun week vlogging. I've really enjoyed it. I've learned some things. On the first day, I realised that I was holding the camera wrong most of the day. So you'll notice on day one, it's portrait rather than landscape, which is a bit annoying, but at least I learned early on. I sat down last night and had a really good go at editing, and I think I've got most things sussed. Having a bit of trouble with titles, getting them to come and go, but I'll work that out, I'm sure. And realise the music is the main faffy bit, but I think I've got there too now as well, so that's good. But I just thought I'd come and share with you my progress on my knitting while I was away and show you my purchases from Labby Anime. So I didn't do tons of knitting. I was reading a really good book, so I couldn't put that down either. So I kind of shared my time between that. And obviously there wasn't a lot of opportunity for that sort of thing. But I made a good start on Paul's sock. So you notice I've knit about 3 or 4 inches, 4 or 5 inches maybe. This colour is just so cool. He's gonna just love these socks thing. So the colour, just to remind you, is The Dark Side by Mr. B's Yarn. There's just so many interesting little pops of colour, so cute. So yeah, bit of progress on those, but they'll be my like slow burning vanilla knitting for a while. But I've just not been able to put down this sweater. I'm just loving it. I'm so excited to have it. So I should have put a progress keeper on really, because I can't really remember where I was when I showed you the other day, but I've nearly finished the first chart on my Whitmore sweater. So I've got quite a few stitches on the needles now, but the pattern is so rhythmic and lovely that it really wasn't a problem for chain knitting and stuff. It was brilliant. So I'm just loving it. It's creating such a nice fabric. The colour is gorgeous. The colour is Tart by Mr. B's Yarn again. And the pattern is Whitmore by Amy Loudon. And it's just gorgeous. I can't say any more than that really. So then on to my purchases. So you'll see on the vlog that on Wednesday, I lose track of the days. Yeah, on Wednesday we went to visit Labby Anime. It's a little bit of a trek. It's not exactly central Paris, but it was absolutely lovely. We were greeted by a lovely lady who I think is called Julia, and she was very sweet, spoke in English for me, which helped. And the shop is tiny. It's not what I expected at all. It was really tiny, but it was lovely. There was a comfy sofa for Paul, so he was quite happy and he found something to read. So I had plenty of time to mooch around. I didn't get to meet Amy. She was actually already headed for stitches in California. But yeah, I had a lovely, lovely time. So I made a few purchases. I tried to buy things that were very distinctively theirs. So I bought some minis. These guys. I got this one, which is, oh, I would pick the tricky one to say, Ponyo and Sosuke. Not sure. But really, really cute colours. Sorry, I can't see the camera, so I don't know if it's focusing or not. Then I got Pop Grunge, which I've wanted for ages. Oh, I can just see Paul coming back from his run, so there might be a bit of noise in the background now. This one is Neon Static, which was just so colourful and gorgeous, I just had to. And I thought this one was really pretty. Hi, I'm podcasting.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. And this one is Glacier. And then I got these 2 50-gram skeins, which I thought would make some really nice, maybe fade-in socks or something. This one is called Gateway Purple. I'll pop a pink in there, gorgeous. And this one is called Liesel. Like green. Purple's not usually my colour, but I really like these. And then finally, I didn't think I could leave without a skein of Amy's sweater. I actually got this on sport, so I'm thinking doing some sport weight socks would be really fun. All the colours in there are just amazing. So yeah, that's it. Hopefully the vlog will be edited and up for your viewing in the next day or two. I've still got to set up the YouTube channel. But it's been a really fun week, and I think it won't be the last time I vlog, so hopefully I'll be seeing you again soon. But thanks for watching and sticking through to the end, and I'll see you soon.